Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to the Crypto Truth, where I give you the truth as I see it. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. As I stated before, I really wanted to get some questions from you guys and kind of answer some of the questions that you all may have. And I really do appreciate it for you guys who sent me emails and asked me questions. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. And I'm going to answer some of these questions, okay? Now, due to the privacy of the individuals, I'm not going to have it on my computer because obviously I don't want to have their names, blasted out there. But this one here says, hey, I just want to say I really enjoy the videos. Thank you guys very much. I'm really humbled and thankful that you guys even pay attention or even watch any of my videos. I really do appreciate it. Even just one person thanking me, and many of you guys have thanked me, so I don't take that for granted. To all of my subscribers out there, I really do appreciate it. Like, for real, I really do appreciate it. It says, one question I had regarding the hot token swap. It says, do you think only allowing people do you think only allowing only people with hollow ports to swap hot and Holofuel back and forth is a way of getting more people to invest in hollow ports, increase the number of users on the network? That is a great question. However, I think because of how complicated the hot project is, it kind of confuses some people. So to answer your question, what's going to happen is that hot only goes one way. Hot how should I say? Hot in the beginning is going to be able to be traded one for one, and we're going to get into this in the next question, but it's going to go only one way to Holofuel. After that hot is traded into Holofuel, you have lost your ability to obtain hot forever as an investor. Now, if you have your hollow ports, then you can switch your Holofuel into the hot token because you're earning Holofuel. You'll receive that Holofuel and exchange it into the hot token. Now, once that becomes the hot token, they cannot go from the hot token back into Holofuel. So it's really only going one way. You're only going to be able to earn Holofuel and then exchange it. Now, they did say, obviously, they're going to have like a little grace period to where you have your hot token, but those hot tokens are only going to be for those who already hold the hot tokens, not for those who earned it through the Holofuel. You'll only be able to go one way. Now, obviously, I don't know exactly how they're going to do that as far as the exchange is concerned, as far as the supply is concerned. There's a lot of question marks there as far as a possible burn is concerned, which I'm going to get into that in the future as well. There's a lot of questions. There's really a lot of questions going on as far as that's concerned. But so far as what they've said, it's only going to go one way. So I really do appreciate you asking this question. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next question. I hope I answer your question thoroughly. And I think the next question is going to have something to do with it as well. So here we go. All right, so it says there are some rumors about Holofuel floating around Twitter. Holochain would stop or phase out the hot token. I have Googled for hours and it still comes up blank. I have watched the AMA about Holofuel and the hot token, and they say nothing about stopping with the ERC20 token. Have you encountered these types of info? Try to educate my friends. He said, I try to educate my friends about swap and why I'm not swapping due to not being a DevOps or a host, although everybody is responsible for their own actions when it comes to crypto. It will pain me to see the backlash that would come for spreading untruthful information. Also, calling Holofuel a cryptocurrency when they clearly state it is not. In my opinion, will there be a lot of people that will swap their coins without doing any type of research that will be hurt by it and start downplaying the company, or worse, calling it a scam? Again, would love your opinion on this. Thank you for all the fun and educational content. All right, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. AKA, he says Dr. Jekyll off of YouTube, so that's not his name. I really do appreciate that question. Now let's go ahead and dive into this. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down and answer the first question for you. As far as Holochain stopping the hot token, they have no plans of stopping the hot token. They actually state that there may be more use cases for the hot token in the future, even after Holofuel is now being used, after you start earning Holofuel through your Holoports and through hosting from your own computer, different things like that. They still plan on having the hot token there. The positive thing about the hot token is that its supply is already there. Whatever's there is there. And the hot token from this point on can really, once it start being used, can really only go up. Now, to answer your question, it should only go up. Let's just say that. Now, to answer your question, as far as your friends are concerned, they really do need to do their research. I've said this and I've stated this before. If you don't plan on using a Holoport, if you aren't a dev ops or host, if you're not trying to host anything, you have no reason to switch your hot to Holofuel. Now, here's the thing. This is the only way I'll switch my hot to Holofuel. I will switch my hot to Holofuel if and only if the value for Holofuel is greater than the hot token and I can switch it to any currency that I want. So the goal for Holochain is for everyone to be able to switch Holofuel into their local currency or whatever crypto or whatever they want to do with it within the Holochain space, which is awesome. But they do realize that this is not going to happen immediately. You guys see how slow America is with everything that we're doing, and some countries are even slower than that. Look at India. I mean, that's embarrassing. I'm saying I'm an American and I'm embarrassed at how slow we are to be able to understand blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, adopt it into our lives and move forward. We're not able to do that because they're being greedy. That's neither here nor there. I'm going to stop with this rant because in the last video, I made a huge rant and it lasted forever. So I apologize. I do get passionate about it. You are absolutely correct at trying to help your friends understand that once you switch your hot token over to Holofuel, it's just going to be there. You're not going to be able to use it. You're not even going to be able to turn it into the hot token. And that's only if. Now, here's the thing. If there's an exchange in your country that can go from Holofuel to your fiat currency or Holofuel or an exchange that's local in your area where you can go from Holofuel and directly to whatever cryptocurrency you want, that would be great. However, the hot token is planned on being used for a significant amount of time until total adaptation. And you guys can see right now that there's no total adaptation going on. So, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. The governments is trying to fight it as much as they can. Big companies are trying to fight it or trying to compete as much as they can, but they can't because they're too big. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Now, breaking down the question further. You are very smart, by the way, and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to use my Holofuel, so why even switch it over? Now it says it will pain me to see the backlash that will come from spreading untruthful information. Now here's the thing: you're absolutely right, and you're absolutely right in saying going into when you say people that will swap their coins without doing any type of research. That's exactly what's going to happen. I hate to say it. I don't want it to happen, but that's exactly what's going to happen. What's going to happen is we're going to have so many people jump into the market. Man, the hot token was only 1 cent 5 or 6 months ago, and now it's at 15 cents or 30 cents or 50 cents or even $1, however far it may go. They're going to look at it and be like, I want some of that hot token. Do you know what it is? No, I don't know what it is, but I know it's growing. And they're going to invest in it. And then they're going to go, Oh, I switched my hot token over to Holofuel because that's what everybody else was doing. That's what they said, right? That's what they giving us 6 months to switch it over, so I need to switch it over, right? See, this is where doing your own research really helps, and we know that people won't do their own research. This is one of the reasons why I try to make channels such as these, excuse me, because I only have one channel. But I try to make a channel such as this so we can really talk about it, right? So we can bounce ideas back and forth, because I don't really know everything. That's apparent. But what I do know is that this technology is going to move forward and is progressing. And as a person who is trying to be financially free, this gives me an opportunity to be financially free. So good on you for understanding that. And I really, really hope that you have members that really understand what you're saying. Okay. Now, as far as the last point that I want to bring up, and I skipped it, but I want to go back to it. It says also calling Holofuel a cryptocurrency when they clearly stated it's not. So Holofuel is not going to be. It's going to be more of it's. This is how I classify it. I classify Holofuel as a unit of energy. They're going to take that energy, and you're going to be able to do whatever you want with it. You're going to be able to take those credits, and you're going to be able to exchange it and use it however you want. That's how I see it. It's not a cryptocurrency. It is a measure or unit of energy, and what they're providing. And this is something that you guys that they talk about all the time, especially in their long videos, long time ago, is about having something where everything is backed by something, right? You know, you have your Holo hosting. So for that service, you're going to receive some type of credits, right? And that's going to be a type of energy that you're receiving, or a type of we can't really call it currency because it's not currency. Now, what we can do is in the future, we possibly can call it currency if it's used as currency, right? If Holofuel is used to buy other things, if Holofuel is used to, oh, well, you have this many credits on your Holofuel, on your Holochain or Holofuel account, and you want to get an Uber, and then all of a sudden, you know, the Uber driver says, oh, okay, yeah, you're on Holochain. I'm on Holochain too. I have Holochain as well. You know, you can go ahead and give me those credits or whatever, and I can use that for whatever else I want. There's a whole lot of things that can possibly go on. But for right now, we can't really call it a cryptocurrency because it can't be used as a currency. It's not even out right now. So that's one of the things that we have to take into consideration. Now, the hot token is a cryptocurrency. It is a cryptocurrency because it can be swapped over and used by an exchange. So this is something that we can, obviously you have to really, really dig into the nuts and bolts of everything. But on all of this, yeah, that's basically what we're looking at. So really, really appreciate that question. Actually, I think that question is a question that a lot of people have stated before. So I really do appreciate that. Now, I do believe, going back to the other question, I do believe that is the purpose of why many people will purchase hot to switch over into Holofuel, because they want to immediately start allowing other people to start using their projects, right? We see a lot of people. We're going to go on this because I'm going to go in here and we're going to start looking at some Twitter stuff, and I really want to talk to you guys about it. We're going to have fun and and really discuss some things on Twitter. It is funny, but I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of people on Twitter are pushing, oh man, we want to go to $1. We want to go to $2. We want to invest in Holo. Great. It is a great project. It's a wonderful project. But the reality of it is that it's really meant to be there to change how we do things, how we use not Holo hosting, how hosting is done. Really put a dent try to receive more developers, put a dent in Amazon Web Services. It's going to happen, people, but it's going to happen over time. Now, can it just launch up and get up there really, really quick? Yes. Obviously, if, what are those guys called? GameStop, whatever those people are called, Wall Street, whatever they're called, bets or something like that. And they go in there and they say, hey, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I want everybody to invest in the hot token. Here we go. Pump, pump, pump. Right? We're going to get a lot of people that's going to jump in. They're going to pump it. And it could go to $1. I'm going to be very real with you guys. Holochain is not, the hot token is not as popular as Dogecoin. Dogecoin really doesn't have a utility like the hot token will have. So it's so close. I believe that this year is one of the make it break it years for Holochain and the Holo community. I do believe that they're progressing. They've been kind of silent lately, but we're going to start getting a whole lot of things. I believe that we're going to be dropped with some really good news within the next month or so. So I'm really excited about that. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to another question here. It says, hey, what are the chances of providing liquidity to the exchanges with the help of HOT? Also, is another hydro protocol with same HOT symbol? What's the relation to Holo? Do you think this HOT is made to go one way? Also, so far we have 59,000 holder accounts. Do you think the price will come with sheer big candle as to prevent more retail guys? It says 10,000 holders holding 20,000 tokens will be big competition for institutions, and it will be sudden. All right. So first and foremost, when it comes to the markets, I really don't look at the markets like that. I'm a very, very simple person, and I have to keep it simple because when I tried to get into that complicated stuff long time ago with the candles and understanding retail and the investors and all that other good stuff, yes, it's great, it's wonderful. Me, I'm just too simple of a guy. I see a project, I invest in it very, very early, and I leave it there if I possibly can. That's all I can do. I'm just going to leave it there. And I haven't been able to do so with many projects. I have with Holo. I don't really have a whole lot of HOT, but however, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, it's just going to stay there. It's just going to stay there. I don't care if I have to live in a trash can. It's going to stay there. And for many of you guys who knew my videos before, a long, long time ago, way back, when I was actually living in my car. So yeah, not really too long ago. I make it sound like it was eons ago, but really it was like, months ago. But the reality of it is that, yeah, I don't really care. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it grow over time. Now, let's get into the question. What are the chances of providing liquidity to the exchanges to the help of HOT? So here's the thing. With the hot token, until there's so much regulation going on, there's so much confusion going on. You look at, we got, I believe, Dogecoin. I don't know if it's on Coinbase or not, but they're wanting to be on Coinbase. Cardano just got on Coinbase for some strange reason. It should have been on there. I don't know what's going on. But we look at these things and, it's very difficult for people in the United States to even obtain HOT in the first place. You really have to really dig deep and have it into a cold wallet, or if you invested in it long time ago, before all of this stuff happened in the United States, then you had to exchange it and put it into a wallet that can hold it for you. So it's very difficult right now to hold a hot token. I do think it's possible, but we'll just have to wait and see. It says also, now here's something. I got this. Another hydro protocol with the same HOT symbol. What is the relation to Holo? As far as I know, there is no relation to Holo. I actually fell for this. There was an exchange. This was a while back. This is a while back before US did all their stuff. But it was an exchange. I believe it was on Binance. If I'm not mistaken. It had HOT there. And I'm like, oh, wow, yes, I'm going to get the HOT token. And then I got into it. I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, wait a second, huh? Because I was looking at one exchange and it was saying I was looking at one exchange and it was saying one thing, and I'm like, but the hot token is this much. What? This ain't the same. Like, what's going on here? So, man, my abs hurt. I'm sorry, it hurts for me to laugh, but I'm just saying, like, I really got duped on that one. So I immediately sold it. Like, I don't know, like 3 days later when I eventually found out exactly what was going on. I actually tried to leave it in there to see exactly what would happen. And it's a good thing I didn't have much in there. But I eventually ended up getting out of the market completely and totally. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but please be careful out there. Yes, that hot token has nothing to do with Holochain. There could be the person that was asking me about PLA say, hey, what about PLA? Then I was like, which one? There's like three. There's like 3 or 4 PLAs, and I'm like, I don't know. But then he came back and he told me the right one. So yeah, it's very it's very difficult to really understand how they do things with these tokens, but that's how it is. So yeah, I believe I answered. Yeah, do you think it's hot? Do you think this hot is made to go one way? I don't know anything about specifically that one, that hot. So, but anyway, yeah. So thank you guys very much. I responded really early to some of those who actually made. I know this video is getting a little bit long. I've already responded to many of those who sent me questions earlier on. And next time, the more questions that I get in, I'll start answering them. And then I'll just start making videos like these and start answering you guys' questions, because that's what it's all about. We have to have some kind of clarity. If I stated anything that is confusing, or if you guys want to contact me and ask further questions, please, by all means, do so, okay? This is the Crypto Truth. I know this video is a little bit long, but I really do appreciate the questions. We'll continue on a little bit later on. Thank you guys very much. Please, 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 as I've always stated, do your own research. And thank you guys for doing your own research. Great questions, by the way. And then also, please, above all else, stay safe out there, my friends.